I'm Jess.
I'm Jess.
Today, we're going to talk about how to maintain friendships with chronic illness.
That is, for those of us who are sick all the time, but want to have the attempt of a social life. I feel like we should be honest first in that sometimes you just don't have a social life when you're sick.
Yeah. Sometimes you just can't muster the energy to interact with another human at all.
But sometimes you can, and this is for those times.
Number one, the understanding of their issues. You're not the only one with problems. We're not the only ones with problems. We have to understand each other's and just deal with other people's schedules that aren't just our own.
Number two, have a flexible day in your own schedule. So it could also be point 1B. So for me, I have 2 days a week that are just doctor days. But Fridays, for example, are pretty flexible. So while I'd like to work on Mondays and Thursdays, I give priority to my friends on Fridays.
Definitely like knowing your schedule in advance and communicating to people what day you are normally available definitely helps a ton. Number three, invite people over. Honestly, sometimes they do just are willing to come to you. Like, you really can't make it out somewhere else sometimes. You're having trouble meeting in different locations. You can totally have like a little get together at your own place, and most of the time you don't even need to entertain people in any way. They're just happy to spend time with you.
And if you can make that a regular thing, all the better, because then it's just, oh hey, party at Jess's on Fridays, and you don't have to really think about it then. And you need to not worry about planning.
And if you have really good friends, they might even let you hide in your room the whole time.
You've done it.
I have totally done that. Like, yeah, I have totally just hidden away in my bedroom while all my friends played video games downstairs. And it was fine. But I could go downstairs at any point if I wanted to. And I just had the option to go hang out with my friends, but I didn't have to.
A side one from that I really like, and I swear it's not a 1B this time, is I like having reading time with people because it's really low energy. Most people actually want to have time to read, and so if you say we're gonna have introvert hour, we're gonna have tea, and we're gonna read, and maybe we'll talk, but it's not required, is actually, for some people, like it's a breath of fresh air. I have friends who are like, how did we not do this sooner?
Some cafes even have like a night where everyone just brings a book and doesn't talk to each other.
Low spoons planning. Number four, reach out to people. I like doing this in as many ways as I can. Facebook Messenger, Instagram DMs, physically writing someone a card. My handwriting's atrocious, but I try anyway.
She writes very nice cards.
I try. But the point is that they matter. Reaching out to someone matters, and especially if it's not just their birthday. Sending someone a card or even just a thinking of them note means a lot to people, and it's not done enough. And what you should do at the end of it is say, you want to grab lunch on Friday. When I say like grab lunch on Friday, I mean you give specifics. What you're gonna do is say, would you like to meet up on X date for Y thing? Because it puts the ball in their court and you've already offered them a thing to do. And they can say no.
You're done with that line of thought.
Yep.
But I'm just gonna say, if someone does write you a very nice heartfelt note, you are not obligated to return in kind. You should probably respond to them in some way, but everyone has their own method of talking to people. Maybe you prefer text messages, maybe you prefer hangouts. But whatever way you can communicate back to them is okay.
No pressure. It's not about the pressure here, it's about just saying hi.
Number 5, make friends who also don't have a lot of time. It's kind of weird to think about, but sometimes you feel like you can't keep up with all your healthy friends and they're all just living their lives. And it is kind of nice to have friends who are on the same page as you, on the same plane of living and going through a lot of the similar things. And I know I personally have a lot of online friends with various illnesses, or sometimes they just don't like to go outside. And it's easy to keep up with them, and they're always there. I'm always there for them. And we've been friends for over a decade, many of them. Like, I think a lot of online games have really helped with that. I have a lot of friends from World of Warcraft, Ragnarok Online, just different online games that I've just kept in touch with despite not ever meeting them in person. And to me, that has been super beneficial.
Ooh, and a side note of that is like, also I feel like if you have a friend who's really busy, things become routine. I don't know if this is a Seattle thing or a my friends thing or something else. A lot of my friends I can only see once a month, but we're all used to it. We end our social time, make our plans, it's a month away, and the thing about that is that it's really comforting to know that their schedule is a mess, my schedule is a mess, but generally once a month we can meet up and probably have tacos. That's nice. Tacos. We should get tacos.
It's Thursday though.
So, always tacos.
Always tacos.
Shall we wrap up?
Sure.
So those are some of our tips on how to be slightly less horrible to your friends in their care and upkeep. We would love to hear from you in the comments below on how you keep your friends from killing you when you've been sick for 6 weeks straight, because this is something where there's always new ideas to learn on how to not be horrible. And with that, we will see you lovely folks next time.